Ladies and gentlemen, you came to the right channel. So this is frequently asked questions. I got my notes here, so I will be looking to the left, to the left, to the left. But yes, my name is Alex, and we will be talking about this is called Fresh Fits. So it's about fitness and fashion. I really haven't done any fashion content yet, but I got to get into it. But today we'll be talking about commonly asked questions, which is how do I start with working out? I would say, start with your body weight, okay? Start with doing squats, push-ups, sit-ups. If you got a pull-up bar, I would say do that. Do dips. Do all type of body weight exercises for a good 10 to 15 minutes daily, just so you get into the groove. Um, Sometimes you will feel, especially starting out, you might be sore a little earlier and you might not want to do it. But I'm saying if you could at least do it twice to three times a week, that's a perfect way to start. 10 to 15 minutes. You could do this in the comfort of your own home, in a gym, wherever, you know what I mean? But just get started and stay consistent. And trust me, you'll get the gains that you want to get. You know what I mean? How many days should I work out? Some people are going to tell you 2 to 3 days. Some people are going to tell you 4 days. I would say, listen, do as many as you can. You starting out, you want to do at least 5 days and that 2 days off. All right, 4 to 5 days. Yes, somebody might say it's overtraining or whatever. My experience, I've been training people for over 15, 20 years. And the best way to get results is by beating the muscles up. You got to constantly do the exercises, all right? I struggle with building my chest when I was younger, so I did push-ups every day, and my chest grew, as you can see. And when I started doing weights, same thing, I was doing bench every single day, and that's how my chest grew. And I have a lot of friends, and that's how their chest grew as well. Really being consistent is how you're going to grow. 3 to 4 times a week is good, but if you could do more, I would say go for it. You're going to learn your body. You're going to know what works for you. Today, I was supposed to go to the gym and get busy, but I got home from work and I'm tired. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Just give my body a rest. I could probably take another rest day as well, but depending on how I feel, you got to go based on how you feel. But I would say 3 to 4 times a week, you should be good money. What should I eat before and after my workout? Listen, I would say, you need carbs for energy. You need protein to build the muscle. So I would say definitely incorporate a high carb meal before and protein as well, okay? Before and after, all right? Especially if you short of time and you just got to get something to go, definitely incorporate some carbs. Carbs is going to give you the energy to perform, to get busy in the gym. All right? It's going to fuel your workout, period. So just remember that. Bananas, peanut butter, even like a shake. A lot of people I see, in the gym that work in the gym, they trying to get their quick workout in between work. They'll just grab a Pop-Tart, boom. And they say it helps you with the vascularity and all that as well. I would say, just do that, carbs and protein, all right? Before and after. You definitely need the carbs and protein after because the protein is the building blocks. You need to replenish all that energy that you broke down from your workout, from your high intense workout, right? So you want to just put that back into your system. All right, how can I lose fat and build muscle at the same time? That's a good one because that's what I'm doing and that's what I do. You know what I mean? It is a slow process. It takes time, but you definitely need a clean diet and progressive overload. All right. You want to stay lean. You got to incorporate that cardio, have a clean diet, number one. Like they say, your body is built in the kitchen. No cap. It's for real. It's the truth. Your body is definitely built in the kitchen. People aren't seeing the gains that they're supposed to because either they're eating too little. I was one of them. I was a naturally skinny dude, and I was working out for years, and I wasn't putting on the mass that I was supposed to put on because I was putting out too much. I was doing more cardio. So what I would do is I would work out and then play basketball right after. So I was just burning so much energy. And we used to think it burned muscle, but no, it was because I wasn't putting anything into my system. I was burning more than what I was taking in, okay? So basically I was in like a caloric deficit. You want to be in a caloric surplus in order to put on that muscle mass, all right? You got to remember that. But to stay lean and clean is really all about dieting. Have a high protein and progressively overload when you're working out, okay? Increase the weight, increase the rep range on every workout. That's going to get you right. It's going to keep you lean and mean. Lean and mean, all right? And I would tell you, man, get a calorie counting app like MyFitnessPal. It would definitely help you to reach the goal weight that you're trying to reach. And remember, the progressive overload is they go hand in hand. They go together. Okay, so just remember progressive overload and count your calories, and you should be good. Next question. All right, how do I know if I'm doing the exercise correctly? This is a good one. The best thing for you to do, right? Because something I always tell people, I'm a personal trainer, so I'm watching you, but I would always tell people to record yourself, record your workouts. The reason why I'm saying that is because you might feel what you're doing is right, and a lot of times it's not. There was years where I was just benching, and I thought, yo, I got the best benching in the world. You know what I mean? Until I recorded myself and I noticed I was pushing on my shoulders too much, and that's why I always had shoulder injury. So when I recorded myself, I noticed, okay, instead of flaring my elbows so wide, let me tuck it in a little and push and squeeze the chest, right? And that worked for me, and it works for a lot of other people as well. If you have a training partner, that's the perfect person that can let you know if you're doing something correctly, okay? Looking in the mirror is another way, but that's if you're like squatting or deadlifting. But having a spotter or having a training partner is the best way to know if you're doing it correctly, or recording yourself. I would say if you're working out by yourself, definitely record yourself and see if you need to fix anything. Trust me, that would get you right. How long until you see results? To be honest, it's a process, but I would say some people see it in 3 to 4 weeks, some people see it in 6 to 8 weeks, and some people see it faster. For me, if I want a body part to grow, I feel I got to hit it hard and hit it often, okay? And that's the best way for me to see growth is by doing it often. I want my arms to grow. A lot of people said my back was whack. You know what I mean? Back in the days, because I would just focus on the front of your body, the shit that you see, right? Chest, arms, and probably abs and like quads. But when people would tell me like, yo, you got to get your legs completely up. All right. So that means hamstrings, calves, back. So what I would do is I would do it more often. And now people are telling me like, yo, your back is crazy. Your hams are crazy. And it's like, oh, well, it's because lagging body parts, you want to hit more often than body parts that you see is developed more than those lagging body parts. So something like calves, quads, legs in general, I have to hit more often. And I don't really go too heavy, but I try to go at a controlled movement, control, and focus on squeezing on each rep, all right? The reason why I don't go too heavy is because Going too heavy is like ego lifting, right? If your form ain't on point, you're going to ego lift and you're going to get injured. So to avoid injuries, you want to get a comfortable weight, focusing on doing it correctly, focusing on squeezing the shit out of the muscle on each rep. And trust me, it's gonna grow. All right. And if you feel like, oh, it's not enough, increase the rep range. Okay. Do like Tom Platz and go for 20 reps on with a comfortable weight. Trust me, it's gonna grow. Your body doesn't know what weight is on the bar. The next question is, do I need to take supplements? I would recommend, if you are going to take supplements, the supplements that I take is protein powder and creatine only. And I take multivitamin. Optimum Nutrition Whey, I would say I would recommend that. I've been using that for years. It's been having me right. Creatine's been doing me justice. My strength gain has been up. It gives me that nice pump. Just creatine definitely helps me keep going, because there's plenty of times where I got off of it and I'm like, the workout wasn't the same. It could be a mental thing, but it just wasn't the same. So creatine and protein are definitely like the number one building blocks for me, especially as a natural lifter, natural bodybuilder, right? This is a longevity game, and this is definitely one of those things that's going to help improve your workouts and your physique. What if I don't have access to a gym? Okay, that's a good one. Everybody starts from somewhere. That's how I started. Calisthenics is free. It's everywhere. It's your body weight. You can do push-ups, sit-ups. If you don't have weights, you could grab a gallon of milk, water, a tire, anything. To shoulder press, to do anything. If you do, resistance bands is another way. There's a bunch of exercises that you can do. I have a bunch of exercises that you can check in any of my videos. I got a bunch of exercises that I do. To be honest, I get a dope workout doing calisthenics. I still incorporate this whole week. I tried to stray away from. I stayed away from doing weights. And I just only did calisthenics, but I did a lot of calisthenics, and some of it was weighted. I put like about 15-pound dumbbells in between my legs and did pull-ups, dips, and I had a dope workout doing that. For me, I always tell people you got to mix it up. You don't want to just stick with one thing and feel like that one thing. You got to do everything. Okay, you gotta hit the calisthenics. You gotta hit the weights. You gotta do everything. Body weight exercises. So I'm gonna tell you that right now. Body weight exercises, even for the biggest bodybuilders, and for people starting out that don't have the equipment, they still do calisthenics. Okay. So a lot of people warm up with calisthenics, and some people even finish off with calisthenics. So I would say master your calisthenics. That's a perfect way to get a good workout and a perfect way to start. All right. That's how I got my start to the calisthenics. It had me right. I ain't gonna lie. Those push-ups every night, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups. And I wasn't even doing squats, but I would, right now, if I was starting, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats. Focusing on squeezing the shit out of your legs when you're doing those squats. Focus on squeezing on each rep when you're doing those push-ups. And the same thing with your abs. And trust me, you will have a dope physique. Most definitely. How do I stay motivated? Motivation got to be, that's within you. You know what I mean? You got to want it. For me, staying motivated is, you look at your physique and you look at yourself all day, every day, and you see what you want to improve, and it's like a Lego set or freaking, it's like you're a sculpture and you want to build on that, right? So try to watch YouTube videos on fitness. I mean, that's like the perfect motivation, because watching other people working out, it's like, damn, I want to get in there right now. Talking to you guys, I feel like, I want to get in there right now and get busy, because it's like you really got to want it. You know what I mean? It's a goal. Sometimes a lot of people aren't interested. Everybody's not the same. Some people are motivated to work out all the time, and some people aren't. I'm that guy that I'm motivated to work out because I love it. So basically, my world is surrounded by fitness. You know what I mean? I'm always people on social media. I'm always looking at fitness channels. Majority of things that I do, it has to be around fitness. You know what I mean? So I would say try to surround yourself with fitness and people that are like-minded, people that's interested in fitness as well. That'll be the perfect motivation for you. That'll keep you motivated. And trust me, it's a marathon. It's a marathon that you just got to stick with. And trust me, once you see those results, that's the perfect motivation. And think about how you feel, because it's really not about how other people feel. It's about how you feel. After that workout, that crazy workout, trust me, you feel really good. And it's like, yo, I want to do this again. That's the motivation. So keep that, man. And if you're not motivated, go just watch one of my videos. That should motivate you. Yeah, man. Motivate yourself. You make a video and look at it. You know what I mean? Look at it often. That'll motivate you to say, yo, I got to do this better. I got to do that better. Should I be doing cardio or strength training? Yo, I'm going to tell you right now, you should be doing both. When I started, I was only doing strength training, but not knowing I was doing cardio because I was playing basketball. But when I started putting on size, like real thick muscles, right? When I started to put on size, I was like, yo, I'm not letting this shit go. So I'm not doing no cardio. But as I got older, your metabolism, everything slows down. You need to do cardio. It's good for your cardiovascular system. It's necessary. I would say do both. Do both. You got to incorporate everything. It's not just, I'm not going to do cardio. Nah, you're going to do everything. As you can see, bodybuilders do cardio still. Okay? So even sometimes when they're bulking, they're still doing cardio to warm up or to end their sets. You need that for your cardiovascular system. You need that. You definitely need to do cardio and strength train. Do it all. You know what I mean? Mix it up. Guys, if you like this type of content, make sure you leave a comment. That's the most important. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.